I'm Edgar Gonzalez, Deputy Fire Marshal, and you're watching Report on Conditions.
This week, we take a look at a structure fire and a hazardous material spill in the city of Temecula, and we'll go over some important tips for preparing our family pets for emergencies.
Engine 1 with report on conditions.
Welcome to your weekly report on conditions. I'm Rob Rosine. Last week, from September 9th through September 15th, the department responded to a total of 3,824 calls for service. This included 2,874 medical emergencies and 125 fire-related calls. Let's take a look at some of those incidents. On Monday, September 9th at around 1 p.m., a fire was reported in TRBO Canyon in Orange County. Firefighters were hindered by extremely high temperatures, critically dry vegetation, and challenging terrain. The fire quickly spread into Riverside County and National Forest jurisdictions. A unified command was quickly established between Orange County Fire, CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department, and Cleveland National Forest in order to battle the fire with the most coordinated resources possible. There were several evacuation warning and order areas in place in Riverside County, particularly along the Ortega Highway corridor and mountainside Lake Elsinore. Firefighters worked tirelessly to battle the flames and protect citizens from harm, including 2 rescues carried out by a battalion chief and division chief.
Hey, can I get you out of here?
The weather changed to cooler temperatures after 2 days of intense heat, and firefighters were able to gain ground and containment. As of this writing, the fire continues to burn in Orange and Riverside counties and is 23,519 acres and 31% contained. 14 injuries have been reported to date, 12 firefighters and 2 civilians, and 160 structures have been destroyed. Over 2,000 personnel continue to build containment lines through extensive handwork on steep hillsides. On Thursday, September 12th at around 3:30 p.m., firefighters received a call regarding a traffic collision on southbound Interstate 15 near the Winchester Road on-ramp in the city of Temecula. The first arriving truck reported a non-injury collision involving 2 vehicles, resulting in a chlorine spill. A hazardous material response was initiated and the hazmat team arrived to clean up the chemicals with the assistance of County Environmental Health. Resources were committed for 1 hour while the cleanup was completed. On Wednesday, September 11th, firefighters responded to a report of smoke alarm activated at a strip mall at the 30,600 block of Rancho California Road in Temecula. While they were en route, additional calls were received that there was a fire in the electrical room of the building. The first arriving engine reported smoke visible from the roof. Firefighters were able to quickly knock down the fire and keep it from spreading further into the building. 1 civilian patient was treated for moderate injuries and transported to a local hospital. No injuries to firefighters were reported.
Are you and your pet ready for an emergency like evacuating from a wildland fire? Pets are important members of our families. They are our companions, protectors, and furry friends. In the case of an emergency, are you prepared to care for your pet? Here's a few helpful tips to ensure your furry family members will be safe and well looked after. Start a preparedness kit that you can store right next to the emergency kit that you have ready for the humans in your household. Be sure to add the obvious items such as dry and wet food and fresh water, enough for a minimum of 3 days, bowls for feeding and watering, an extra harness or leash, as well as a crate or carrier. There are a few items that you may need that are less obvious, such as a current photo of your pet and one of you together, copies of their current vaccinations, and any ownership paperwork you may have. These may come in handy if you get separated from your pet. You should also include copies of your pet's microchip information, any medications that your pet takes, and any kind of special needs documentation. Does your pet have allergies or dietary restrictions? Try to think about the emergency kit as your pet's lifeline if you are not available to care for them. Add in a list of pet-related phone numbers such as their veterinarian, the local animal control agency in your community, the animal shelter, and a list of pet-friendly hotels or motels near you. Store all these items in a waterproof storage container with a lid and take it with you when you evacuate. With these simple steps and a little preparation, you will ensure your pet is well cared for during an emergency evacuation.
In the month of August, we had numerous promotions and retirements for our state and county employees. Their hard work and dedication has paid off, and we are very proud of their accomplishments. Congratulations. That's all for this week's Report on Conditions. Follow your firefighters in action on our social media at CalFireRRU and stay up to date on incidents as they occur countywide. If you've caught any great footage of our firefighters at work in our community, send them our way at rrupio@fire.ca.gov. On behalf of your Public Affairs and Community Education Bureau, I'm Rob Rosine. Thanks for watching.